Hey, hey, hey! Good morning, guys, and welcome to my channel, Denver's Impression. For today's vlog, I'm gonna be discussing to you my journey and how I successfully passed my IELTS examination overseas. So, IELTS, what does IELTS mean? It means International English Language Testing System. So, this is being administered by the British Council and Cambridge English, and at the same time, the IELTS Australia. By the way, I have my certificates for IELTS here. And the examination is composed of different four parts. First is the listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So you will be graded in these four categories. And how will they rate you after your performance? The highest would be Band 9. The Band 9 will be for those expert users. Band 8 is a very good user. We have Band 7 is a good user. Band 6 competent user. Band 5 modest user. And Band 4 limited user. We also have Band 3 extremely limited user. Band 2 is intermittent user. Band 1 is non-user. And Band 0 did not attempt the test, or those who registered for the review or the examination but never appeared during the exam itself in the venue. Those are the Band 0. By the way, I got 7.5, so I'm between a very good user and a good user. 7.5 was my total rate, and my lowest score is 6.5. That's in listening. No, because you cannot, once you are done listening one question, you cannot go back. So you must listen very carefully, and either you will get the academic or the general. For those who want to study in the US, the UK, the Australia or Canada, you can get the general. But if you want to study and at the same time you want to work later on, or you just go there for work, academic is what they required, and you need to at least have a band score of 5. Yeah, I guess band 5. Modest user. You meaning you will be able to communicate. You will be able to understand their language, the English language. So, as to my journey, how did I make the 7.5 rate for the IELTS? Of course, ang original na language ko, I'm a Filipino. So, purely ang alam ko lang, of course, expert tayo sa Pilipinong salita, mga dialect ng Pilipino. Diba? Sa Ilocano, alam ko rin yung Ilocano. Salita ng Kalinga, alam ko rin because that's my native hometown. I'm from Kalinga. So, ano yung ginawa ko noon na preparation? Of course, hindi ako nag-enroll ng review center. I just go through different websites, getting materials. Ano yung mga tips ng mga naunang kumuha ng examination. So, that helped me a lot. The Google is free. You can search for good materials for this one. But if you are not confident that you can do it yourself, well, I advise you to just enroll in any review center for the examination. At least a month or 2 months before your exam, you should start reviewing. But in my case, since I was working overseas, I'm only doing my review usually at night after my work. So my examination took place on a Saturday. So the first exam would be in a group exam. So we are in a very huge room with super guarded room for the reading, for the listening, and the writing examination. Then later on in the afternoon, they schedule the speaking examination, wherein you will be facing either a panel or a one-on-one interview for the IELTS officer, who are native English speakers. So what I did, since I'm not really confident on the speaking, that's the least part that I want before the speaking test. So I will be giving you later on my tips on how did I make the highest point for both writing and speaking. For writing, I got 8.0, and for speaking, I got 8.0 as well. So first, of course, you need to relax. Just believe in yourself. Trust that you can do it. It's not your first, especially if it's not your English is not your first language. Just keep in mind that everyone's who are in that examination room are first timers, or there are also those second, third, fourth timers. So you can do that. Just put that in mind. Have that self confidence. Of course, don't forget to sleep properly and eat properly the night or a day before your examination, and go to the venue at least 30 minutes ahead before the scheduled for you to be processing those documents you need to sign up like this. You might be on queue, so it's better to have an ample time for you not to be rushing. And of course, bring with you your comfort food. For me, I usually eat sweet, a dark chocolate, so I have in my pocket. So whenever you feel like on the nerve is on high, so just have some and water as well. But don't go to the examination venues super full. Just a night light food only. I advise to eat just banana or an apple with banana cereals like this. So after the examination, don't dwell on that one. After the listening, after the writing or the reading, never regret. Just focus on the next exam. Okay. Do not try to assess that. Oh, maybe I did wrong. I was wrong in this one, because it will lessen your confidence or the energy within you. So that's a number three tips. And when you go to the speaking examination, as usual, go before the examiner will arrive, because you will be called one by one. So first come, first serve basis. So what I did a funny thing before, because I was listening. The first question they will be asking you is, tell me something about yourself. Just introductory part about yourself. Give them some background. And by the way, it's recorded. You will see the camera right in front of you, just beside you with the examiner. So don't get nervous. It's normal, because that's where they assess whether you pass or you failed in the speaking portion. It doesn't mean that you have to speak the language like super slang or with the proper accent. As long as you speak, you will be able to express your thoughts, your opinions in a clear manner, and you are able to understand the questions properly. You are fine with it. It doesn't mean passing the IELTS speaking exam doesn't mean that you have to speak like Americans as well. Okay? Just be comfortable, relax, and smile. And if they ask you, tell us something about yourself. Of course, do not tell, my name is. Do not start with. Just try to expand your answers. For example, what I did, I am Denver, and I am from the Philippines. I came here in Saudi Arabia to work, as I'm working now, blah blah blah, in this company, and what I miss home is that, like this. Just add up, okay? And based from your answers, they will be there. There's a possibility that the examiner will be drawing follow-up questions on what you are telling. So the more conversant you are, the more explanation you will be giving, the more additional points they will be giving to you, because and accuracy, okay, accuracy of what you are talking. What else? And what I did also, I was listening properly on how my speaker is trying to ask me the question. So I was making fun out of him. Actually, I was trying to imitate how he talk, because he is from UK. So I was trying to imitate. Then by the end of that one, off camera, he asked me, "How did you know how to speak like with the accent of UK?" Then I was just smiling, "Sir, I did my job well. I was reviewing months ago before I came here and made some." So he was telling, "Oh, that's brilliant," but he don't know that deep inside I'm smiling. I was smiling only. So those are some basic tips. You can pass it. Just relax, compose yourself, and don't be scared. English is just a language. Okay? Anyway, if you are in doubt during the examination and you already paid because there is no refund. Once you paid, there is no refund. And you need to re-enroll again. And sometimes it's hard to get a slot for you to be able to join that certain batch. So keep your composure. and do your job properly. For writing, you need to write legibly, clearly. It doesn't mean that you should be writing intelligently, but they're so strict with grammar, the use of past tense and the present tenses, those the adjectives. Sometimes it's good to be using some adjectives on your answers, and the punctuation marks. They're also strict. If you know how to use comma or the period, the question mark, it doesn't mean that your answer should be written like a writer or so intelligent writing. As long as you are following the proper grammar construction of your sentence, you will be fine with it. How to start the in writing? So in my next vlog, I'll be giving you tips on how to do the proper write-ups when it comes to just for passing the IELTS examination. And for reading, of course, there are these stories, long stories, and by the end of every story, there is a time. And consider that there is a time restriction. You need to think fast. If you don't be stuck in one question, if you don't sure, if you don't know the answer, just move in the next one and try to go back. No, you cannot go back already. So try to focus. Sorry, you cannot go back anywhere once you skip, unless the questions are in the same page. So for reading, read it properly, because what they are trying to know from here is your reading comprehension, whether you understand what you are reading, and there are questions related to the reading. Be careful because these questions are tricky. Also, some of the answers look the same, but just select the most relevant and closest to what really transpired or the actual happening in what you just read. And listening, this is the part where I'm having a bit trouble, because I don't know if the headset they gave me is like actually I requested for new at the time of the examination. You can raise your hands, by the way, if you're encountering problem with your pen, with your chair, with the computer, with like this. So it's fine. They will stop the clock. Okay. So I requested for my for a new headset or headphone in the middle of my listening exam, but that's my lowest. I got only 6.5 in the listening. So until then, guys, good luck if you're planning to take the IELTS, either for further studies or to work overseas abroad in English-speaking languages countries. Then good luck to you, and please don't forget to share and subscribe for more related videos. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.